Hey guys, in Singapore, where property prices are sky high, the question of where to live after a divorce looms large for many. The matrimonial home isn't just a roof over one's head, it holds memories, hopes, and most of the time, heartbreak. When couples divorce, there are typically two ways they can handle the matrimonial flat. One spouse can buy over the other's share, allowing them to keep the flat. Or they can sell the flat and split the proceeds, which is often the case if neither party can afford to retain it. But what if you're the one moving out? Where do you go? Thankfully, there are specific HDB schemes designed to help divorcees find a new place to call home. The assistance scheme for second timers is tailored for divorced parents who need a new flat. Up to 5% of 2-room flexi and 3-room BTO flats in non-mature estates are set aside for divorcees with children. If you're a first-time BTO applicant, you get 2 ballot chances, improving your odds. To be eligible, you must have at least one biological or adopted child under 18 and must not own any other HDB or private property, except the matrimonial flat post-divorce. It's a second chance at home ownership, ensuring that divorced parents can still provide stability for their kids. Take Sarah, for example, a single mother with a 7-year-old son. After her divorce, she applied under the Assist scheme. Despite facing 2 unsuccessful ballots, she finally secured a flat, giving her and her son a fresh start. If you secure a BTO flat, but it is still under construction, the Parenthood Provisional Housing Scheme offers a temporary solution. This scheme lets you rent 2 to 4-room flats temporarily while waiting for your BTO. In order to qualify, you must be a Singapore citizen, and your household must include another Singapore citizen or PR, and you must not own another HDB flat. Consider James, who was awarded custody of his 2 children. He secured a BTO under Assist, but it wouldn't be ready for 3 years. PPHS provided a temporary haven, allowing James to keep his children in the same school and community. For those who do not meet the criteria of Assist, buying a resale flat is a flexible alternative. Under the single scheme, you can buy a resale flat if you are at least 35 years old, a Singapore citizen, and have secured an HDB loan eligibility letter or a bank loan. One thing to note is that if your matrimonial home was a private property, you must sell it within 6 months of buying your resale flat. Resale flats offer immediate availability and a wider range of locations, including mature estates. Take, for example, Melissa, 38, and divorced without children. She opted for a resale flat near her aging parents. Although more expensive, the immediate availability made it worthwhile. Buying a flat is expensive, but grants help ease the financial burden. The enhanced CPF housing grant for singles offers up to $60,000 for first-time buyers, providing your average monthly income does not exceed $4,500 and that the flat has a lease covering you until age 95. The proximity housing grant provides up to $30,000 if you buy a resale flat near your parents or children under the family category, or up to $15,000 under the singles category. Take Priya, for example. After her divorce, she bought a resale flat near her elderly mother and received the proximity housing grant, which eased her financial strain and allowed her to stay close to her family. If buying isn't an option, renting under the public rental scheme is also available. The family scheme is for divorcees with children or those living with parents, while the joint single scheme allows single individuals over 35 to share a flat with another single Singaporean. To qualify, household income typically must not exceed $1,500 monthly, though applications above this threshold are considered on a case-by-case basis. For example, Tom, a divorcee without custody of his kids, couldn't afford to buy a flat. Under the joint single scheme, he shared a rental unit with another single father, creating a supportive living arrangement. Divorce can feel like a crumbling foundation, but like a tree shedding its leaves, it can also be a moment for renewal, a chance to grow again in new soil. The various HDB schemes reflect a deeper understanding that stability, especially after life-altering events, is crucial. These policies are about compassion woven into regulations, offering pathways for individuals and families to rebuild. In moments of upheaval, when everything feels transient, what truly matters isn't the four walls that shelter you, but the peace and resilience within. Our lives constantly ebb and flow, but stability comes from embracing change with grace. Just like water flows around obstacles, finding its way without resistance, so too can we find new paths, new homes, and new beginnings. Thanks for tuning in today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.